In the day of The Undertaker, it was that huge, impossibly loud, roaring crowd. Jey Uso's got that right now. So a lot of the fans, since The Undertaker retired, a lot of the fans may not even be familiar, the young fans, with who The Undertaker was. So is it an Undertaker? So I'm going to say it's an Undertaker pop in the modern day.
Let me bring up something that happened on a recent Raw. We had a match. It was the main event. It was Nia Jax, Tiffany Stratton, and Jade Cargill. And at the end of that match, we got a 2 count that should have been a 3 count, maybe. Teddy, I sent that video to you. Did you get a chance to take a look at it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, Bill, let me ask you, did you see the program I'm talking about?
Yeah, well, I saw it live.
What were your thoughts? What did you think happened at the end of that match?
It was a botch. The referee did what the referee was supposed to do, probably. Nia Jax didn't lift her shoulder up. I think there was miscommunication somewhere, but they covered it beautifully. And again, if there was no internet, nobody would have talked about what happened there. In the magazines, we never would have covered anything like that. But they covered it up beautifully, and they went on with the match, and everybody lived happily ever after. They all said, oh, Nia Jax must have been torn to pieces by Triple H in the back. He doesn't do that. He doesn't tear his performers down. What I can almost guarantee you, when they went back there, he said, you all covered it up really well. Let's move on.
Teddy, this is one of the things I do when I ask you, because you're a former referee and you've been in the business forever. When it comes to a 3 count, if somebody's shoulders are on the mat, no matter who they are, what match is taking place, if you're the referee and that talent doesn't move the shoulder up, or if it doesn't get interrupted, what do?
You count to 3.
That's what should have happened, but instead we got a 2, and
well, that referee there was probably green, okay, and he was scared to death. Okay,
no, it was the girl.
Oh, was a girl. Well, I didn't see it, but she probably was, new to the business too. So her knowing the finish, you know what I mean? Golly, it's kind of hard to count somebody out, because if you do, you done screwed up everything. So, like I said, but you have to count to 3 if the person doesn't kick out.
I really think that she.
We don't know what they were saying to her in the earphone at that point.
That's true, too. A lot happened right before that count happened. Keep in mind now that Nia Jax threw Jade Cargill into the steps, and Jade Cargill got busted open the hard way. I mean, oh, God, she had 2 different sections of her eyebrow in the picture that came out after, where she was just wide open.
It's good for business.
Yep, great for business. You're right, because it's reality. People like that reality and know that that's still a dangerous sport. Those people
right.
But I wondered, there's a part of me that kept thinking, was Jade supposed to hop back in and interrupt that pin? And that's why the ref didn't count to 3, because she, like you said, Teddy, knew in her head how it was supposed to be. And whatever happened, that Jade didn't make it back over to break up that count. That's kind of what I had a feeling about. Obviously, Nia Jax, her shoulders were on the mat the entire time. They didn't come up, so there shouldn't have been anything but a 3 count when it came to that. And Tiffany Stratton, she's just pinning. She doesn't really, know what's going on.
Well, maybe Jade was supposed to make the save there. We don't know. And by you saying she got injured, she's all busted open there, she could have been disorientated too outside. So we don't.
Let me tell you too, when she got busted open, there was a camera shot and they cut away from it fairly quickly, because she was running towards the camera, blood just coming down. Yeah. And it looked to me like she was even freaking out a little bit of about the amount of blood she's seen. Yeah. And it just added a lot of reality, but it also made me think, I'm not sure she's okay. You know what I
mean? That blood is not part of what they call sports entertainment. That the business became too real once she hit those steps and she got cut open.
Yeah, she might, if she supposed to make the save, man, it might have even slipped her. She might have got all about it. Yeah, we just don't know, man. But to hit them steps and get busted open, brother, that's almost like a concussion.
Yeah, and I don't want to see the referee or anybody catch hell for this, because, I mean, look, she could have just had a brain fart. She might have just won 2, and she, in her mind, thought something else was supposed to happen, and she was going to count to 3.
It happened.
But people are just crucifying this girl.
It can't be perfect.
No, there's no way. And if it were perfect, you wouldn't like it. It's times like that you actually feel like, oh, I saw something. All of a sudden, that's real. That happened for real.
Yeah, that wasn't fake there.
No. Guys, you got a couple of minutes. Can we go a couple of minutes longer? Do you mind?
But what?
I got another comment that Jimmy Uso said. Now, Jimmy Uso said his brother Jay's entrance is bigger than the Undertaker's. He says, quote, "You see, he's got the hottest intro in the game. I sit here today and never thought it would get bigger than the Undertaker. Yeah, I said it. I thought this entrance would never get bigger than The Rock. Yeah, I said it," end quote. Do you think the intro for Jimmy Uso, the Yeet, Teddy, is bigger than the Undertaker's?
Man, I think Uso is just having fun.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say.
You know what?
Around the back of the bus while it was running too long and sniffing calls.
It's a different audience now. You have these young kids that the pop for Jimmy Uso, for Jey Uso is incredibly hot right now. So to compare it with The Undertaker, in the day of The Undertaker, it was that huge, impossibly loud, roaring crowd. Jey Uso's got that right now. So a lot of the fans, since The Undertaker retired, a lot of the fans may not even be familiar, the young fans, with who The Undertaker was. So is it an Undertaker? So I'm going to say it's an Undertaker pop in the modern day.
All right, that's it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does makes perfect sense, actually. All right, we're done here. Teddy, anything coming up for you want to talk about?
No.
I knew that would be the answer. Bill, what about you?
International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame coming up the weekend of October 11th in Albany, New York at the Desmond Hotel. And it's going to be Rocky Johnson's going to be inducted by Tony Atlas. Tommy Rich is going to be there to induct. Who's he inducting? I forgot.
Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas, yes, that's right. Also, Trish Stratus is going to be there being inducted into the International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. I will be there. Mac Davis will be there. Dave LaGreca, when we're talking about Busted Open, Jade Cargill, Dave LaGreca from Busted Open.
Easy for you to say. You want to try that again?
No. But Mac and me and Dave LaGreca will be hosting it, and really looking forward to seeing everybody there.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night in Albany, New York. If you don't have your tickets yet and you want to go and be there along with Trish Stratus and all the other folks, just go to prowrestlinghall.org. That's prowrestlinghall.org. All right, guys, we're out of here. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place.
Wait a minute, I wanted to sing something.
No,
yeah, but we
please.
didn't.